I just won a win-a-pack tournament, and this is my deck profile. What's going on, guys? Arm Games Rift back again, and today I'm gonna be showing you my Jinx deck that surprisingly won a small tournament and won as a pack. So yeah, let's just jump into it. So we are playing Jinx Legend Loose Cannon. At the start of your beginning phase, draw one if you have one or fewer cards in your hand. That's a very good effect, and we are always utilizing that one. Yep, and then for our champion, we are running the Jinx Rebel, the purple Jinx. This is way better than the red Jinx, in my opinion. For the past few Jinx that I've built, I've always used the red one, but now I think I broke this one. This is way better, and it just makes the deck really aggressive. So yep, the purple Jinx says when you discard one or more cards, ready me and give me one might this turn. So this is the MVP. This will win you games. This will carry the game. And then for the runes, that's 5 purple and 7 red. I'm leaning more towards red because I want to see red mostly. Purple is fine. It's mostly for our Jinx and some spells, but we always want to see red in the deck, especially when you're starting. So those are the runes. Now I want to start with the battlefields. I'm playing the mandatory Zorn Horns. All Jinx deck play this in the first game. I'm a fan of that. And we're playing also Obelisk Power. This is my battlefield when I'm going second. Gives you 1 extra rune, so that starts you with 4 runes in your turn. And then this is the Goo. If you're forced to go game 3, Windswept Hillock is your MVP battlefield. This has ganking, so Jinx gains ganking. Since Jinx can move multiple times in a single turn, ganking on the battlefield is so helpful. This will really win you games. So that's the locations. Now let me start with the units. Units starting off with the second copy of Jinx. Once your opponent realizes that this Jinx is the threat, they'll do their best to get rid of it, so a second Jinx won't hurt. And then we're still playing the one red Jinx. Having the purple Jinx and the red Jinx at the same time in your board really benefits your play, because when you have Jinx, the purple Jinx, on the board, let it conquer a field, you summon up the red Jinx. The red Jinx will give you 2 discards. That means it will ready your purple Jinx and give her 2 might. So purple Jinx is 7 and is ready to move. So yeah, 1 purple Jinx for your extra copy and the 1 red Jinx. And then of course the OG ganking unit for this deck, it's Vi. Of course the sister is here. This has ganking. This can turn around boards in a turn and then just play out from there. So 2 Jinx, and then of course 3 Traveling Merchant. This is your Jinx enabler. Once Merchant moves, Jinx is live and gains a might. We have 3 Flame Chompers, good combo. We have Chemtech Enforcer, good combo as well. And I'm playing this, I'm not sure if everyone's playing this, but I'm playing the Sneaky Deckhand. Sneaky Deckhand going second is so good, or even going first if you have the Obelisk. This is an easy 1 point. So Sneaky Deckhand, and of course the 3 Noxus Hopeful. This is our only 4 drop with a 4 might. This could come up to fortify your battlefield, and Legion is so good because it only costs 2 if you played a card early that turn. So that is the units lineup. Now onto the spells. Onto the spells, I am running the 3 Fighter Flight, best hidden spell in the purple, or in this deck at least. I'm running 3 Hextech Ray, 3 Gust. I prefer Hextech Ray than the other damage spell for Jinx, the Void. I forgot the name of that card, because it is cheaper for 1 cost and 1 cycle. And then I also prefer just Gust over Cleave, because again it's way cheaper, and you can always play this to save your monsters, your units. So those are the spells, some of the spells. I have the two Ride the Wind. Everybody knows how Ride the Wind and Jinx works, so that's self-explanatory. And also Ride the Wind can also be played defensively, so Ride the Wind so good, and it's just for 2 cost and a purple recycle. And then I'm running the 2 Shakedown and the 1 Falling Star. People are asking why only 1 Falling Star. I only have 1 because it is kind of expensive for this deck. It's 2 costs and a 2 recycle, which I think Shakedown does the job as well. And also you get a plus over Shakedown, because if your opponent doesn't want to take the damage, Shakedown will give you 2 points. So Shakedown is so good. But I have a second Falling Star in the side, just in case we really need it in certain matchups. So 2 Shakedowns and a Falling Star. And of course, Jinx's signature spell, Super Mega Death Rocket. This is so good. You can always recur this card, and yeah, that benefits the whole strategy for Jinx. And then now for the gears, we have 3 Scrap Heap. Also the best card to discard, just gives you all the value. And the Goo, guys, this is what makes Jinx crazy good. I have a gear, Unlicensed Armory. Unlicensed Armory reads: you discard a card, tap this, choose a friendly unit. The next time it dies this turn, you may pay a red rune to recall it exhausted instead. So if you had the idea, this has a cost to discard. So when we discard, Jinx gets a 1 might and readies herself. So that's really good. It's very good in ganking. It's very good in attacking multiple times, and gives her lots and lots of might buff. So Unlicensed Armory is so good for this deck. I think 2 is enough, because with 2 you can already see the card. I want to try running 3, but I think 2 is perfect right now. So yep, that is the main deck. I have the side deck. But before we go to the side deck, let me just tell you my matchups. So for my matchups, round 1 I played against Victor. That was a quick match, because again, this deck is really aggressive, and Victor is taking his time to play along with the recruits. So we got that in the bag, 2-0. Round 2 was the tough one, because we played against round 2 we played actually against Misfortune. That Misfortune was kind of challenging, because that build of his was also aggressive, and he's spamming out huge units. So we dragged the game to 3 games, and at the end of the match, we overwhelmed him. Jinx is just so good in moving around, and yeah, that finished him. Misfortune is scary, but Jinx is really fast. So we overwhelmed him game 3, giving us that second win. So that's a 2-1 win. And the third round was so funny, because it's the weakest matchup for me in this Jinx build. It was Volibear. Now, if you're a Jinx player, you know that orange is kind of our weakness, especially with Volibear, because Volibear is built really huge when it comes to spells and units. And the card that I hate the most is Challenge, because it's just too unfair. It's just so unfair for us. Even with Jinx in your base, challenge will just deal with her, and yeah, it's a really bad matchup for us. So that game, we really needed to drag it to game 3. We did, but we just lost because Jinx just can't escape the orange cards. So we lost against Volibear in round 3, and then for the final round, we played against Victor. It's actually a rematch with Victor. It was a 3-game bout. This is the same person I played Victor in the first round, and it was a really exciting one. Jinx really proved her worth. Vi really proved her ganking abilities, and it was a game 3 win. And overall, it was 4 wins to 1 loss in that win the pack tournament, and we won the pack. Our pull was good. We got the expensive reversal, the green reversal, and also we got the Zhonya's Hourglass. I guess the world is telling us to play green right now. So yeah, that was the matchups. And now let's just dive into the side deck. So side deck, we have 3 Noxus Saboteur. This is good against Victor because it prevents them to play their hidden cards. I sided it in against Victor, but didn't really come up. So I guess we're gonna change Saboteur in our next build, but we'll see. And then we have the third copy of Vi. There are games where Vi really is the MVP, so that's why we want another copy of Vi. And then we have the third Falling Star. The second Falling Star. And then the 3 Rebuke. This is my tech against Misfortune in this tournament, because he really just ramps up the field with huge units. Rebuke deals with it, and then Jinx does the rest of the job. Rebuke also is good against Volibear, but yeah, those orange cards just really tough to deal with against Jinx. So yeah, that is the side deck, and that's it guys for the deck. This is my Jinx X1 Jinx deck, and I really love the deck. Jinx is my favorite character, one of my favorite characters in Arcane. I also played Jinx in League, but I'm not really good at it. And next is Vi. So it's really nice playing the deck with so much lore in it. It just makes it more fun to play with. And yeah, that is it guys. Thank you so much for watching the deck profile. Make sure you hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. Give us a like, and I'm just gonna still plug in my YouTube channel for Yu-Gi-Oh! If you're into Yu-Gi-Oh! It's RM Games YGO. And as always guys, I'll see you in the next one. Peace and love. Been in the block of the Ave. We gonna see what we have. Gonna LA get it back. That's what I did every day. Bitch, it was something to